Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about how to make a custom view with zip, which is a zip or in past being nib file or nib view, and pass data and receive data from that zip file. Yeah, and you need to know that always there's a link in the comment to the source code of the project. Yeah, let's start project, and as usual I'll show you how will be our output. So you will see that we will have a we will divide our screen to three different view, all of them using one zip file, and we just use it in different formats. And when we type and tap on the button in console, we can see that. Okay, so let's start our project. So stop, file, new project, single view app, iOS Swift, and we can name it zip handling 01. Yeah, in final iOS Swift it says it already exists. You want to replace it? Yes, I'm gonna replace it with the brand new one because I already had a test and I'm gonna override that one. Okay, so to doing this, it's pretty easy. We'll jump to main storyboard. In main storyboard, what we do, we just right away open our main storyboard, and we start to adding views. So I'll drag and drop one view in there. And I'm gonna make a copy of that, Command C, Command V, and another Command V. Okay, so now I'm gonna customize this. So this one I'm gonna stick it to the top, right and left, and also I go to attribute tabs, I change background color. Yes, so for example, to something like this, come to the next one, and the third one, let me fix this one as well, and then the other one. Okay, so this one I make it a little bit bigger, I give it different background, and for this one I stick it here, here, and here. So for this one I just say, let me close this, I just say from top 0, from left and right all 0, and for this one I just say from bottom 0 and right and left, and for this one from all sides 0. Okay, as I made all of them, but I didn't say what gonna be height. So for different view you will get that need to constraint for Y position. So to do that in a smart way, I just select one of the my top view and control drag from that one to view, and I say equal height. Okay, and I come to size inspector, and I change this one to be, for example, 0.2, means 20%, And for this one as well, I'm gonna control drag to here and I say equal height. And for this one also I just make it a bit bigger, so something like 0.4. Okay, so now this gone, because we iOS know that how gonna be structure of the screen. But the other things we need to do, we need to make a zip file now. So I come here and I can just tap on this one and say file, Cocoa Touch, and from UI superclass I just make a sub class and just name it Subview. So don't give me creating zip files, so I'm gonna make that one myself. So yeah, next, yes, here, and I have now my Subview with UIView, and I make another file. So this file gonna be view, and I name it with same name, so Subview. Okay. Okay, so now I need to set up my zip here. So first of all, I select view, I come to attribute tab, and in the first one, size, I set freedom. So now I can change size on this and I make it something to be almost matched. Doesn't matter time, exact numbers. You just make something and then we will fit it in our view. So here I just want to put one image. Here you go, I put one image here. And also I put one text view. Yeah, setting that text view here. And yes, this text view, no text in there, and background color could be something like something like this. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna change it later. And also I'm gonna put a button here. Okay, so yeah, here you go, my button sitting here as well. Okay, so let me add constraint to have these elements exactly where they are supposed to be. So this one, just say add constraint 10 from top, 10 from leading, and 10 from bottom. For this one, just say 10 from top, 10 from leading, and 10 from trailing. Okay, and for button, just say 10 from everywhere, all sides. Yes, 10, 10, 10, and 10. Yeah, but it's not good enough. We need to fix it. So how we can fix it? We need to say, okay, how many, this image, how big supposed to be. So I select my image. I come here, and I come. Let's select my image. Control drag from image to view, and I say equal width. So I say okay, fill everything. So I come to size inspector for image, and for equal width I just change it to be 0.4, so 40%. Okay, and so now for vertical, horizontally we are good. So for vertically I select this one and I say, or for example I select button this time and I say okay, and control drag from button to view, and I say equal height. And for this one, yeah, I just say get, for example, 1.5, 15% of height. Okay, so now we're good. You will see there is no warning here, so we are good. The only things I need to do is to assign these ones to the controller, but I didn't say what gonna be controller for this view. So here I come, I go to identity inspector, and here I just say yes, my subview gonna be controller for this one. So now if I come here, it should offer that one somewhere to me. Here you go. This is preview. Okay, if not, I go here to custom and I select it myself. Okay, so as soon as I have it here, I can connect this to my subview. So from first of all, from image, control drag here, and I say for image, yes, image view. For text, control drag here, and I say text view. And for button, control drag here, and it will be button view. Yes, so we made all connections here. We need to add one action for button as well. So I'm gonna add the action here, and I name it, for example, button action. From type of UI button. Oh, sorry, I made it UI button. I'm gonna delete this one. So control drag and type of action, yes. So button action, for example. Okay. Now I'll go to my main storyboard. For main storyboard, we know that controller by default is view controller. If you don't change it, it's gonna be view controller. So yes, here we go. And now we need to connect items. So I choose my views. This one. Control drag here, and I name it top view. Yes, yeah, view top. I name it view with a small v, view top. This one view mid, and this one control view button. Okay, so we done for connections. We can close assistant editor, and we can go to our view controller to actually let do our Subview design first. So I come here to Subview Swift. Here what I need a protocol for communication, so I call it protocol. Here I make a protocol here, I name it Subview delegates. Yes, and I make a function here. I say function did tap on me, and so this function get a parameter by the name of name. The other one show me type of string. And yes, here we need to add a variable for delegate. So here I just say Subview delegate with a small s from type of Subview delegate, from type of that protocol, and make sure it's not empty. Okay, so yeah, here we need one file. In all of the view view controller, we have view did load that we set up. We do our setup. In view, we can use for zip file. We can use AVA awake for nib. This is exactly doing same task we do with view did load. So here I just make corners to be curvy and some other setup to speed up. I copy from my editor. You can get the source code from link in comments, or you can type it yourself, up to you. You know what, get error for these ones, so let me try. Yeah, I'm gonna get it from the other project. Yeah, here you go. And yeah, here I drop them down here. So I do some setup here when this view get low, and here I will have a function that when button has been tapped, what to do. So I just said, okay, let for me get the name str, which gonna be a string with format an argument. So format, I say one number and for image view dot tag. So I get image view dot tag and make a string of that, and then I will call that function which I made in protocol. So I just say Subview delegate dot did tap on me, and here I just pass name str and to show me I just say, okay, get text view dot tag. So I will, sorry, text view dot text. Yeah, here we go. And yes, so I just put image tag and text inside the text view. I want to show you how we can get data from this. Also, I make a function here. This function, I name it, yes, I name it Subview zip init, and so from image name, one parameter, type of a string, the other parameter for example, text, type of string. The other parameter I say bottom name and type of string. And here we just say, okay, image view dot image equal UI image name string. So this string gonna be my image name, which I'm gonna get it from the parameter. And for text view dot text equal text and button view dot set title. So I get title from button name, and so for stat I just say normal. Also I can say, okay, print for me in console. Yes, print for me image slash image name and text slash text, or we can put the button as well as in there. Okay, so we're done for this view, and now we will go to our view controller. In view controller, first of all, we need to make 3 variables. So we name these variables reference for view top global and from type of subview, because we have already view in there, so we can name it. So I make 2 more, one for mid and other one for button. Okay, now we can go to our view did load, but before doing that, I'm gonna extend my view controller with my protocol. So Subview delegates. As soon as I do this, I will get a warning. Okay, you for this you need to confirm it. Yes, go ahead and do it. What I should do? Yes, say yeah. Here's the function you need to implement. So here in this function, I do nothing. I just say okay, print. You can do whatever you like. So I just say print for me name and show me. Yeah, here you go. And now we just have our view did load. To let me do one of them, and then to speed up I'll do copy the rest from the previous project I've done before for test. So here we just say okay, if let, so I use let to start my reference. So I just say reference for view top, if you could get bundle dot main dot load nibnamed. Okay, so what gonna be name gonna be Subview. Here we go, Subview. And so owner gonna be self, this view. And options, for options, I don't have any option now, but I need to make sure to get the first one. Okay, so I get the first one and I cast it to my Subview class. Okay, if I could do this, then I can go and do my customization. So the first things I'm gonna say, okay, my view top dot addSubview, and here I'm gonna add this reference. Okay, also, and I say, okay, for this reference frame, okay, so what's gonna be size? So I just say frame size height will be equal with view top. So I'm gonna make height equal with super view for that. So frame dot size dot height. Okay, and I'll do same for width. Okay, and something that we never shouldn't forget, I just say, okay, for my this reference, make self to be delegate for that, Subview delegate for this one. Okay, and also here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say, okay, my reference, you know, you remember I made some global variable here. I just made them to make this available out of this. If so, here I just say this one equal my reference view top. Here we go. So I'll go to this one and I copy the rest to save time. So this one for view top. So we did same, we use same zip file for other two view, and we just fit them to those one, and here we made them to be yeah, just because of the change of the name, I'm gonna make sure the name is the same. Okay, so for we do and here we just made it, you know, I show you how you can make it customized, just background image. But if you remember, we yes, we made it in it function there. Even here we can use them, but let me run this to make sure we are good for at this point, and then we will try to use that function here, and it's make our job, you know, much less. Yeah, there is something wrong. Let's see what's that. Here this class is not value coding, so this class is not valid. Button action. Okay, so for my button action I have a connection problem, so let me go there, here, and I come to view. I'll go here to connection tab. You know, that one that I delete didn't gone, so I need to make sure that I'm gonna disconnect it from here. So you know, I select view, I come to connection inspector, and here I can see whole of the connection. I'm gonna delete this one, so I guess now it should work. Yes, it is working, but image, I don't have image, and yeah, you'll see it's working as soon as I type here and tell me that what did I type and what is the name of this, your tag actually of this. So what I do, first of all, I'm gonna copy images there. So I come to assets, and I have some image ready. I'm gonna copy them here, and so I come here. We have a banana instead of apple, so I'm gonna change this with banana. Also, I will show you here with this button and image. I can comment them, and I can use that function here. Yeah, this function, Subview zip init. Even you can add you know, some of this in that function to make all of these lines to 3 lines only. So yes, so what I say, I just say okay, for reference for top view global dot, as soon as I type init, give it to me, Subview init, and so image name, I say yes, banana, and for text you can give it I'm gonna give it to pretext. So the top one, I'm gonna pretext, give it some pretext, and also button, I'm gonna use top tab. Even, you know, if I go and say okay, image tag and background color, I can do all of these there as well. So yeah, this one should be inside this one, but I'm not gonna do it. You can do it yourself, just I give you idea how it's work. Okay, so and you know what, here instead of name I just say, yeah, that's good. So I stop this one and run it. So now I have image, I have same performance, and I just use one view in different. So actually this is the peach, but I have banana, kiwi, and orange. Yeah, I make this to be orange, and also you will see this image is gonna rescale. So I'm gonna do, I can just easily come to here and say for my subview, for my image, I go to attribute tab, and I say instead of scale to fit, I said aspect to fit, aspect fit, and now I'm gonna run it. It will be much better. Yes, here's it. We got pre-text, we have a tab, even I can add some text, and as I tap it in console, you will see text pre-text, or this one, text type, and whatever. And I say tab, yes, in tag it 22, this is the text you type. Yeah, that's it. I hope you like this and learned how to work with zip file. If you like it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to be subscribed for more videos, and if you have any question, please ask and comment. I'll be more than happy to help. I wish the best for you and have a great one.